it's Angela Irene. Thank you so much for joining us here at Our Budget Life. If you're new here, we're all about budgeting and making our money work for us. And if you're returning, thanks so much for coming back. We really appreciate it. All right, gang, it's August. I can't believe it's August. We have the usual cast of characters. We have our cash envelopes, we have our sinking funds, we have our savings challenges, and our typical $4,390, which is my husband's salary. We are a single income, monthly pay, zero based balance budget. All right, I will post up here what's going on in our budget. We don't really have too much going on different than last month, other than the fact that we have a little bit of change going to our emergency fund, which we bumped back up to $100 because this time our 52-week challenge has 4 weeks instead of 5. So that was really the only change we had. So let's go ahead and get started, and we are going to unpack our cash envelopes and find out what we have left from July. All right, we had some wins and we had some losses in July. If you're new, these are my cash envelopes. This is what I mainly carry all month long. This is what I spend basically. Groceries, gas, this is my biggest problem child, health, pet needs, miscellaneous, and my other problem child, eating out, although we've done much better. All right, let's see what we've got left. All right, I will always try to start with a $100 bill. It's hard to break. It's hard to hand this over. If you have a chance, give it a go in your whatever envelope you have the most leeway with, and groceries is mine. I can control the spending the most in this category. So for me, this $100 bill, I mean, we will have some wonky recipes just to get through the last week of the month. And I do that on purpose because our savings challenges are funded by what is left in our cash envelopes at the end of the month. So it's important. Give it a go. I mean, the worst that happens, you break the 100, right? So, all right, gas. We didn't do so great in gas, but we had something left, so that's a bonus. I didn't have to pull from another category. All right. Okay, it's not looking too bad. All right, and eating out, if you're returning, you know I put that $20 in here because my husband and I have a slight Slurpee addiction. And if we're going to fill up gas, you know, a Slurpee just somehow magically appears in the car. It just does. But not this month. We're trying, guys. We are trying really hard. How is you know, expenses in your area? Our gas has gone up like another 40 cents. I don't know what is going on with gas. Here in California, we have what's called the summer blend. I don't know what it does. All I know is every time we have the summer blend, our gas goes up. And my car doesn't tend to run as great, which I think it's all a big racket if you ask me, but it is what it is, right? I mean, all right, look. Let's count it. Let's see. But all of this money, towards the end of the video, we will put in our savings challenges. So that's how we fund our savings challenges. Okay, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200. That is way better than I thought. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to slam the thing down. I'm so sorry. That's 200, 10, 20, 35, 45, 55, 60, 64, 264. Oh, I will take that any day of the week. All right, my hands are so dry. I don't know if summer is getting you, but summer is getting my skin something terrible. I will put this off to the side, and we will go ahead and fill our savings challenges at the end. But what I'm going to do, in the interest of time, and some of you have said that you like this for me to do this ahead of time, I'm going to go ahead and pull the money for these, and then we'll talk about the categories, and at least that way we're not just kind of sitting around while I'm counting everything. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, we're going to start with the cash envelopes. Okay, this part of our budget represents $1,285. Once we added our car payment, we had to juggle around a little bit with certain categories in the budget, and eating out was one of them, but we've done really, really well with that. So we're going to go ahead and still leave it at the 20. So I'm excited. We're going to give it a go again. All right, groceries. This category is $500. And again, now I'm trying 3 $100 bills. We'll see, if I can maybe somehow get 2 in there, but it's a lofty goal, but I'm going to give it a go. All right, 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 60, 80, 4, 20, 40, 60, 80, and 5. I am trying, I love to do the cooking videos. Just with the medical stuff we've got going on right now, we just haven't had enough time, but I am pulling recipes. I am definitely trying to get back on track with that, so we can go ahead and get through our funky meals together. And you can see what some of the weird things that we've eaten. Hey, good thing my family's a good sport about it. All right, gas. This one is $600. We live in Northern California. Our gas is high in California anyway. But like I said, we are hovering around $5, and we have an old gas guzzler, and it takes a lot. It takes a lot to move her around. All right, so this one's going to be $600. 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 4, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 95, and 600. All right, health. We're going to leave. This one is $100, 20, 40, 60, 81. And our main shopping store is Walmart. And I do keep my health and beauty things separate from our groceries. You just kind of have to feel out the cashier. I mean, if it's really, really busy, I will not ask them to do 2 orders. I'll just put it at the end of the order and then manually calculate it out myself. But if it's one of the gals that knows me and knows what we're doing here, they will ring it up twice for me, so I can keep these categories separate, which I enjoy very much, as opposed to kind of like crossing over. Pet needs. This is $15. I had a question about, you can't possibly feed your dog on this $15. No, we don't. This is in case we need extra doggy cookies or if something else comes up. What we do is, when I end up paying a lot of our bills, like groceries and whatnot, if I've done it online, like the picking up, then I earn points, and then I cash out those points. And every other month when I place a Chewy order for our dog, I have enough to take care of that, and I just use my points. So this is for anything extra. So that's what we're doing with that. Miscellaneous is 50, 20, 40, and 50. This is also known as gas number 2. So if things get really, really out of whack and I need a little bit of gas to finish the month, I will pull from here. I know some people won't cross over envelopes, but I'm sorry. This turns out to be gas number 2 for us if we need it. We have, just not very often. And eating out, again, the Slurpee addiction, $20. These are the categories I carry around with me all month long. You know what? It's just easier for us to pay with cash when I can, and it just keeps us honest. I am envious of the folks who have the online, buckets where they've got their whole cash kind of separated out. Virtual cash doesn't do a thing for me. It's just like swiping my card. So this is what's worked for us. If you're having trouble, maybe try cash. I mean, it definitely makes you think. It does. All right, this was $1,285. Let me go ahead and grab our first binder for bills, and that will be our housing. Blue binder has everything regarding basically the house portion of our bills. This will represent $1,270. All right, the very first thing will be house. And that is $400. That represents our portion of the property. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Next up, electric. This one is also $400. This one is probably not. Next year when we redo the budget, we may have to do something different with this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Our daughter lives in the travel trailer on the property, and that thing eats up electricity like nobody's business. I wouldn't think it would be that bad. Ooh, were we wrong? Okay, insurance is $240. 1, 2, 20, and 40. That does include both our vehicle and the property. Okay, WLC, this is water, laundry, and doggy cookies. The well is on my parents' side, so they pay to pump the water. We do laundry over there, so that uses the electricity. And our four-legged child is, oh, she's a little piglet, so she eats a lot of doggy cookies. So we pay $60 towards those expenses. Garbage, this is a monthly service. And that is $20. Propane, we're going to leave propane at $100. Just like gas, propane on our area is starting to, I mean, it's starting to skyrocket. So we might have to think twice again. We're going to have them filled up before winter, try to ease the pain a little bit, but we'll see what it's going to be on the next bill. So that was $100. Repairs is $50. This is one of the ones I had, the categories I had to downgrade because of the car loan that we didn't expect to put in a budget. This was $100. This is now $50. This is an older property. Things do break. Things are aging. So, let's just hope nothing ages before I can get this back up to a real good funded category. All right, this was the housing section, $1,270. Let me grab the binder with the rest of our bills. Second binder, this represents the majority of our basic bills. This would be for the kids' life insurance. That is $20. Okay, cable, this would include our landline and our internet. And this is $275. This is my last month, which is very sad. They did work with us. They did decrease it down. They gave us a $25 credit. And this is the last month. We had 3 months of that credit. This is the last month. We'll see what happens, and then it'll go back up to $300. 1, 2, 50, 70, and 5. That was, but we've been with them a long time, so that was really nice that they were willing to work with us because we weren't expecting the car loan. All right, cellular. This is the one where my husband is still on his carrier. I'm trying Mint Mobile, but even though this is an off month for me, I'm going to put the money in here. They do 3-month, 6-month, and 12-month billing. So you pay advance quite a bit in advance. So I'm going to keep the money going in here this month and next month, and then pay that towards whatever plan we decide to get. So that is $90. 50, 70, and 90. So far, they have $15 for every plan, and knock on wood, so far it's going well. Streaming media, this one we also went down to bare minimum. I had one that I'm kind of like on a little contract with, so I've got $15. So this one was at $25, and now it's down to $15. Okay, DMV, this is $85. There isn't anything I can do about car registration. It's going to keep marching on, and whatever the state of California wants to charge us, that's pretty much what it is. So for our registrations and then the travel trailer registration, 50, 70, 80, and 5. It's a pretty little penny, let me tell you. All right, auto maintenance, this is still going to be 80. I would like to bump this back up to 100. I just don't really have the wiggle room in our budget right now, but we will hopefully in the future. That's 50, 70, and 80. And if you take care of your vehicles, they will take care of you. Okay, the trailer, aka the money pit. Again, I would like to bump this back up to 100, but when we get all the rest of the finances situated, we'll see what we can do. But for now, it's 40. And there is always something that needs to be taken care of on the travel trailer. I really do. Really, I want to redo this. We'll call it the money pit. I really do. All right, the 5K loan. This is the loan that was the gap loan between our moving from our other house and to moving on the property. We have 2 payments left. I'm so excited. All right, that is $420. 1, 2, 3, 420. And then we have the dreaded car payment. And this is $230, but what I'm going to end up doing is, because we're already used to making this payment, I am going to move the same amount of money plus a little bit more. I'd like to make it, if I can get it in the budget, I'd like to pay $500 every month towards the car and just get it taken care of as quickly as possible. All right, the car loan is $230. $1, $2, $20, and $30. All right, this little binder is $1,255. So in total, for our 2 binders with bills, it represents $2,525 every single month. All right, one of my favorite parts are the sinking funds. So let's get started on those. All right, our savings challenges. These represent all of the little savings items that I need to do during the year, mainly for us. And this could be different for obviously everybody's life, but ours would be mainly holidays, birthdays, Christmas, Mother's Day, Father's Day, that kind of thing. But you know, especially back east, the taxes are different, so you might be saving up for property taxes and different things like that. But these are, you're saving for something you know is coming up. So instead of like all of a sudden 1 month you're short, if you save a little bit each month towards the goal, it's a little easier to break up and make that goal a reality. All right, for us, all of our envelopes here represent $470. So the first one for us and the biggest is Christmas, and that is $240. 120, 40, 60, 80, 1, and 20, and 40. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Hang on. Sorry about that. Great timing, isn't it? All right, that was $240. All right, we have 5 birthdays that we do. We have the 3 kids, and then we have my folks, and then myself and my husband. We each get $10. So that represents $120 at the end of the year, which I think works out pretty nicely. And, you know, I could do just one birthday envelope, but I like to keep it separate. Each kid has a little bit different personality, and their birthdays are, you know, spread out through the year. So this is my favorite. And my parents, we do theirs together. Their birthdays are literally just a few days apart. My husband and I, we are a month and a half apart, but we usually do something together. So that was $50. And then the same thing is true for our anniversaries. I combine my folks and then obviously ours. We do, usually instead of getting each one a gift, we get them something for themselves, you know, as a combined gift. And each envelope will get $10. We usually hang on to our money, and even though it, you know, it's going to add up slowly, Disneyland, I'm telling you, it's going to happen one of these days. All right, Mother's Day and Father's Day, each one of these will get a 10. And it's weird at the, you know, when you worked all year long towards something and it's full, and then you use it, it's kind of weird starting over to me. It's like, ah, another year has passed. And this year is no doubt, it has just flown by. It's kind of scary. All right, and my last two, the subscriptions, this is $40. And for us, this would be AAA for towing our old dinosaur, our gas guzzler dinosaur, and Amazon. And we live out in the boonies, so, you know, free shipping to us is huge. Okay, the emergency, this one is $100. One, two. And you just never know what's going to happen out in the world. 20, 40, 60, 80, and 1. Especially living out, a lot of things, a lot of different things tend to, you know, go on when you live out in the middle of nowhere. Okay, we have a little bit of cash left, and that will be for our 52-week challenge. I will grab that. Let me put these away and get them out of our way. And, you know, stuffing some savings challenges, we're almost done. All right, and our standard 52-week savings challenge, this is going to get us $1,400 at the end of the year. We're working on week 32, 33, 34, and 35. If we were getting paid every week, I would pull one a week, but because my husband gets paid once a month, I pull them all. We just fill them, and then the cash is already gone. It's already done its job. Okay, the first week is 32, and this is going to be a $40 week. We did ours, we alternated 20-30, 20-40, and that seemed to work out pretty well for us. And I love these cute little envelopes. Okay, week 33, this is $20. I did get this off of Etsy. My husband and I save birthday money and Christmas money, and when we see something we really, really want, then we buy it. We don't impulse buy, or we don't tend to anyway. Okay, week 34, this one is $30. And I love during the end of the year that this $1,400, let me tell you, it's going to come in handy. Okay, and week 35 is 20, and that does represent the last of our cash. Every dollar has a job. All right, and these cuties will end up going in the back here. I'll go ahead and fill out our 4 weeks. Good grief. Just seems like we started this adventure, and now look, we're down to almost 2 lines. That's kind of scary. This binder also has the rest of our little savings challenges, and we do have, let me move this, we do have the money that we have from our July cash envelopes. So I will go ahead and put this away. Let me grab the next ones and we'll stuff those as well. Okay, that $264, it's gonna do some stuff today. All right, the 4 ones, let's go ahead and we'll cross off that 4, that one number 4 die here on rolling the dice. This is for our ones. Well, we've got a little ways to go with that one. All right, on our $100 savings challenges with the 5s, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I have 5 left. So this will get finished, and it will go at the very back of the binder with the other little savings challenges that we finished. I love the end of the year when we count everything. Okay, so there's that one. Okay, the $500 savings challenge, we needed 40 left, 20, 30, and 40. Yes. So this one as well will go on the very back of the binder, and it will be completed as well. We'll count all this at the end. I try to do it on, like New Year's. Okay. And blackout bingo. This one, we have a ways to go. All right, let's see. We've got a 5, so let's just pick this corner over here. Why not? Let's just make them kind of be random. At least maybe it'll look like we're making more progress, right? Here's a 10. How about this one over here? And this will be $670 by the time we're done. Okay, here's a 20. And here's a 20. Here's the 20. This is kind of looking like we're making some progress now. And a 20. Oh, the coloring outside the line is not looking so good. All right, and then we have 100. So let's do 20, 30, 40, 60, 70, 80, and 100. All right. My coloring's not so great, but hey, that's okay. We're getting somewhere. All right, gang, that was August. Good grief. I hope everyone has a great August. Remember, just do the best you can. Take one day at a time and really think about how hard you work for your money and how you want your money to work for you. Everybody have a wonderful month. If I don't see you before, then we will see you September 1st. Be safe. Be well. We'll see you soon.